That ball hits it right. It's back-to-back jacks. Back-to-back home runs for Nashville. Cuts the Indianapolis lead in half, and Rainier hits a home run. The corner outfielders. Back-to-back homers for Nashville. As here comes Briggs. That'll be a grounder to second. You gotta hit it further than that if you want to hit a third straight homer, Briggs. As here comes Lincoln Mercury. That ball hits the first baseman for the out. Takes it himself, but not before the lead is cut in half by back-to-back Nashville solo home runs. So 4 total home runs in this game for 6 runs. That ball's hit to center field. It is caught for an out. The top of the 5th starts with a fly out to center field for Fernandez. Oh. Hi, Trevor. What's up? Says it to... Oh. McLean lines that one under the first baseman, the second baseman's glove. Oh, and he's gone. He joined, said something under his breath, and then left. Rosenthal hits that one to center field. It'll be caught for an out. So no runs come across after the lone hit for Indianapolis. Here comes Nashville. They will lead with a strikeout looking. Here comes the DH, Young, a .333 on the postseason. That one is hit to left field for an out. The left-hitting shortstop, Lumber, will come up to the plate, looking to try and get something going so the top of the order can execute. That'll be to center field, be caught for an out, so no runs, no hits, no errors, no base runners, period, for Nashville. Top 6 for Indy now, as Callahan comes up to the plate. He hits that one to the shortstop for the out. That person now will strike out swinging, so 2 outs for Nashville. Nashville's 1-2-3 look coming up in the bottom of the 6th. They need to get something going here. He's looking at out. 1-2-3, as I was stating, up for Nashville. Levine is really cold. He's got a 0.95 batting average so far this postseason. Will this be the day in which he gets going? It will not be so far, as that is a grounder to first for the out. As here comes Valor, hitting 278. That is going to be another hit for Valor through the second baseman's glove, as the tying run is now at the plate. Gray hit a homer earlier. Let's see if he can make it a 2-homer day. Oh, Valor steals second base successfully. So a single will score Valor. And it's a double, actually. Well, I mean, if he makes it a second, he will. And that'll be a 4-3 ball game. Huge game from Gray. That is his second RBI of the game. As here comes Rainier. He will walk. So Briggs has runners on first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. 1 runner across. That is going to be a grounder to first. They will get the runner to second somehow. As here comes for Lincoln Mercury, the power-hitting first baseman on his last legs in his career. Can he produce a career-defining moment? That'll be a grounder to second. So no, he will not produce a career-defining moment in this inning. Maybe later. Who knows? Stewart comes up here. Stewart had the homer earlier, and he will strike out looking. Pitch looked a bit inside, but looks to be properly over the plate on the pitch box. James Garcia rounds that one to the shortstop, who makes an error. Oh my goodness. And that'll be a base runner. Last thing Nashville needs right now is to start making fielding errors, as there's a stolen base for Santos Garcia, his 7th of the postseason. And T. Fernandez is a single away. Well, never mind. Strikes out looking. Strikes out swinging. Excuse me. Goldberg is a strikeout away from, or a hit away from being able to run, but they do not do that, as Indy will not score after the Santos Garcia single. Here comes Nashville. 7-8-9 coming up here. That'll be the shortstop who makes the play successfully. Comes the DH. Bottom of the 7th inning, a walk. So the tying run on first. Lumber, the shortstop, the 9-hole hitter, will hit that one to the shortstop. It'll be a double play opportunity, but they will only get the lead runners. Here comes Levine with an opportunity to uncold himself, I guess. The bullpen. Oh, that is a straight to the pitcher, but he's safe at first. Wow. Levine will get an infield hit. Maybe that's what he needs to get hot. So here comes Valor, who will strike out swinging. Oh, Valor, not what the team needed there. Chungwei Lee came in relief in that inning. I missed when they came in, but they did, as that is a strikeout. Snack reacher in the game. I did not know when they came in. They've been in for, I guess, a little while. 2 innings. Oh, wow. I missed that. My bad. Rosenthal hits that one to a second baseman for a single. Full count single. Here comes Callahan, the first baseman. Strike 3. That person with 2 outs will walk on a check swing. Those always hurt. Diesel hitting 1-1-1 so far. Oh, that's a bomb! Oh my goodness! A 3-run homer from Diesel makes it a 7-3 ball game, and Nashville is right back where they started, down 4 runs in the 3 inning. And that was me! Oh my goodness! I gave up that home run. Oh, it's like the most evil cosmic karma on planet Earth. Oh, this is what I get. Oh my goodness, no. What have I done? What have I done? No. Oh man, Gray grounds out to third for the out. Rainier hits that one to right field. It's over the right fielder's head. Slides in for a double. Oh my goodness, here comes Briggs. Rainier's had a great postseason, hitting 500. Oh, Briggs will strike out. Here comes Ford Lincoln Mercury. He strikes out swinging. That'll end the inning. 3 outs left in Nashville's season. Indy looks to pile on and put this one out of reach. That'll be a line out right to the first baseman. Here comes D. Fernandez. Who walks. Sid strikes out, but he walks. And that is a stolen base for D. Fernandez. Here comes D. Goldberg. Excuse me, Brent Goldberg. D. Fernandez just stole second. And that'll be another stolen base, but they will not get, or he will not get third this time. They will throw him out at third. And he's lines out at first. Nashville has 3 outs left in their season. 7, 8, 9 coming up for Nashville. Munson will walk to start off the inning. Here comes Seong. Chenwei Lee is still in the game for Indy. That is a strikeout looking. Here comes Lumber. He hits that one to first. They will field it for the out at first. They will not get the runner at second, though. So Levine has a chance here down to their last out. As a double. Oh, my goodness. To think if I didn't give up a homer here, this game would be tied. Here comes Valor. He strikes out swinging, and that'll be the end of it. Indianapolis wins Game 5 against Nashville, and they are headed to the conference finals. Congrats to Indianapolis behind the 3-run home run in the top of the 8th inning. Hits spread all around for both teams. 2 RBIs for Fernandez, 3 for Giesel on the homer, 2 for Stewart. 2 RBIs for Gray, 1 for Rainier, and 1 for Levine. Smidius gets the win. And Lee gets the save. Peace gets the loss, 4 earned runs on 5 1/3. Snack Reacher, 1 earned run on 2 2/3. And Vega, 2 earned runs on 1 1/3. Giesel is your player of the game.
Well, congratulations, Apex, for advancing to the semifinals. Home run derby in that game. 5 home runs between the 2 squads. But we have 1 game left to stream here. Kingpins Hepcats game number 5. We have Felix Burgess versus A Bird. So since we all did 1 game and then we only have 1 game left, do we want to just like split this like it used to be, like old times, like each of us take 3 innings or something like that?
I'm done with whatever.
I gotta get my kids dinner out of the oven in the next few minutes, so can you guys like maybe take the first 6 innings?
Okay.
Yeah, works for me.
All right, Waldo, you want to kick off the first 3, and then I'll take the middle 3, and then Lonestarr will carry us out the rest of the way?
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. Well, there shouldn't be any changes since we made all the changes already. So let's head on into the head-to-heads here. Kingpins Hepcats, game number 5. I think I saved, but just in case I'm going to go ahead and save again.
Kingpins you don't have to save it. It's okay.
You don't I probably need to save.
You don't have to save it. You can just you can just delete the file and like play again or something. I don't
know. Game number 5 between the Kingpins and the Hepcats. Very evenly matched teams on the head-to-head. 4 Hepcats, 5 Kingpins, and a tie in a pitcher position. Chicago won games 2 and 3 of the series. Kansas City has won games 1 and 4. Excuse me. They've all been fairly close for the most part, I believe. Let's see, 4-3, 3-0, 5-2, and then what was the last? What was the last game? 5-3. So yeah, we had a.
So it seems like 5 is the magic number.
Yeah, a 3-run differential is the most that these games have been decided by. So none of these have been blowouts. We had a 3-run difference for a couple of them, and a 1-run difference for game number 1. So a couple of very closely matched teams coming into game number 5. Both of them trying to make it to the semifinals, and we'll find out which team does so. Winner take all. Game number 5, the last streamed game today and the last game of your quarterfinals for season 62. We have Joe East, Bobby McDonald III, and Sweet Sweet Ganja Smoke due up for the Kingpins first up against A Bird. Waldo, any thoughts on this matchup before we get you going here?
You know, A Bird, I believe, in their last appearance in this series, did not allow a single run. I think it was 6 innings of work they had. It might have been less. There's something around there. So I think that, excuse me, it's a question of will Chicago, because they've seen. Oh, excuse me, it was 8 innings
Wow,
and a
8
loss.
innings.
Wow, I thought that was a 6. My eyes don't look so good anymore. 8 innings and a loss. So you know,
Yeah, Burgess quality start 6.
Yeah, but so A Bird, you know, I think that's is Chicago going to be like, oh, we already saw it, we already know what's coming, or is A Bird going to continue that domination against Chicago? You know, it's kind of that question of like, do machines actually learn, or do they just kind of not know things? So, I'm very curious to see how A Bird performs, and I think you're going to know very quickly how this game is going to go.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get on into it. Go ahead and start us off, Waldo.
All right, we are in Kansas City for Kansas City and Chicago. You know what Kanye said.
There we go.
All right. Game 5. The second best 2 words in sports. That ball's hit to center field for an out, fielded by the center fielder. There's a catcher hitting leadoff for Chicago. You rarely see that. Actually, one of my out-of-the-park saves, I have a catcher hitting leadoff. Yeah, you got to turn off auto. Or turn on auto, I should say.
What do you mean turn on auto?
Well, was it not pausing between at-bats?
No, sorry,
Like,
hold on.
you through the click thing?
No, I paused it for a second because Dame said,
okay.
and I got a ping, so I wasn't sure if that was what was going on, but I think we're okay. Dame, why'd you say, Did we do something wrong? Oh, okay, got it, all right. You scared me there. Okay.
All right, there we go. We're back. Technical difficulties, I think. McDonald to center field, back-to-back flyouts to center. Here comes Ganja Smoke. An awesome name. Eventually, there we go. That ball is hit to right. It'll be down for a single. So a hit there. As comes Fenhausen? Nice name. That ball's hit to center to be caught for the out. Wilson, the second baseman, up to bat now. Or never mind, excuse me. That was the third out of the inning. Gandalf the Gray's up to bat. That'll be a ground to third for the out. Walker is hitting .312 this postseason. One of the best hitters in the lineup for Kansas City. Is that pulls to left for an out. And one of the only people above him in batting average terms, Kamarek, is up to bat now. Eventually, there we go. And that'll be a hit. So back-to-back inning or half innings where after 2 outs, the 3-hole hitter gets a hit. Let's see if the 4-hole hitter for Kansas City can have better luck than the 4-hole for Chicago. They cannot. So 1 hit, no runs, a unique inning for both sides. Now here comes Wilson. Corey Wilson will walk. So that is a first baseman who walks on 5 pitches. Here comes Jones. That ball's hit under the first baseman's glove, Darryl Strawberry style. And it'll be thrown to third. They will not get him at third. So runners in corners with no outs for Chicago. Here comes the righty first baseman stacking paper. He hits that one to right. That's going to score a run, and they will get the runner to third. So runners on the corners with no outs as a run scores there. Here comes the center fielder King, who was pretty busy in the first inning for Chicago. And that ball will be hit to first baseman. They will not get the runner at first. They'll get him at second. The runner scores. So runner at first. The run scores 2 runs for D. Oh, ball gets away from the first baseman on a pickoff attempt. And the run will get to second anyway. So 1 out now, runner on second. And that'll be hit straight to the shortstop. That would have been a double play ball had they not fumbled the pickoff at first. Here comes the catcher, East, hitting 0.56 so far this postseason. See if he can reverse his tides. That ball's hit to center field. He will not. They'll be caught for an out. That'll end the inning. Now for 2 runs come across for Chicago in the top of the second. See if Kansas City can do something about that lead in the bottom of the second. He flies out to the catcher and disappears. He literally just vanished. Didn't even walk back to the dugout. Just disappeared. Crew will do the same thing. Man, is there a portal between first and home plate? He just disappeared. Vanished out of thin air. Castilian will ground to the second baseman, who will make the play for the out. It was a shortstop playing over the second base bag, I should say. Chicago, top 3. That'll be a grounder to the shortstop, who's playing in the right position this time. Fielded for the out. Here comes Ganja Smoke, hitting 368. That'll be straight to the shortstop, who makes the play. Bit of a busy inning for Gandalf the Gray at short. Femhausen. It's that one under the first baseman's glove as a diving play was attempted, and it's a 2-out knock for Femhausen. Here comes Wilson. That ball is hit to shortstop, and it is fielded for the out. So top 3 gets no runs across after 1 hit. Here comes Kansas City, bottom 3. That is hit over the first baseman. Everyone's hitting straight to first base, either over, under, or behind. And Reddick, who's hitting 400 this postseason, gets an opportunity to hit here his first of the game. That'll be straight to the first baseman, who gets a double play opportunity. First converted double play of the game. Here comes Gandalf the Gray, the shortstop, who was quite busy in the last half inning. That ball's hit to left to be fielded for the out. Just like that, no runs on the lone hit for the Hepcats. And I will turn it over to my dutiful partner, AJ. Take it away, pal.
All right, heading into the top of the 4th, Showtime Jones going to ground out to start off the top half of this inning. Kingpin's leading 2-0. They're looking for some more insurance runs here off of a Bird. Stacking paper the second with the base hit into center field. Now with a runner on and 1 away, it's going to be King, the center fielder. Lazarus King going to pop fly that one into right field. And St. John will take care of that one for out number 2. Runner at first, 2 down for Sparky D, the left fielder. And a base hit into right is going to... No! That's going to get Stacking Paper thrown out at third. Stacking Paper should have held up at second base there, but St. John with the arm from right. Going to finish off the inning with an outfield assist. We hit to the bottom of the 4th. Martin Walker on board with the base hit. Lemon Kamenek going to ground into the 4-6-3 double play. Beautifully turned by the Chicago defense. And now 2 outs and nobody on for Thomas St. John. Fly ball center field, easy grab for King. Side is retired. Hepcats get a hit, but nothing else. They still trail by 2 as we head to the top of the 5th. Joe East, the catcher, going to draw a walk on 4 straight pitches. Second walk issued by Bird. Bobby McDonald going to fly out to center field. 1 away runner at first for Ganja Smoke. Right fielder hitting 350 in the postseason. The ground out to second base will lower that a bit. East will advance over to second on the play. And that brings it to Femhausen with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Grounder to second, though, will finish off the inning, and we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Creek, Crew, and Castillon due up for the Hepcats off of Felix Burgess. Super Creek going to be nabbing a single here. Lead off base hit. Lead off runner aboard. Now Bobby Crew with a base hit. Their first hit of the postseason. And they're going to take second on the throw. No, they're going to be thrown out at second on the throw. Ganja smoke from right field to the pitcher over to second base to retire Crew. But Castellon going to knock home Creek anyhow for the first run of the ballgame for the Kansas City Hepcats. RBI single for Castellon. Kupu going to ground out to third. That's the second out of the inning. Hepcats potentially could have tied this ball game up if Crew hadn't gotten thrown out on the base paths. And Reddick going to line out to Femhausen to retire the side. Hepcats pick up a run. They still trail, but it's only by 1 run now as we head to the top of the 6th. Corey Wilson flies out to right. 1 away, no one out. And now Jones, the shortstop. A ground out to third, and Showtime's retired. Now stacking paper the second. Line drive, base hit into right. It will be a single for stacking paper the second. I'll bring up Lazarus King, the center fielder. Runner on, but 2 outs. Check swing, and the ump says they went around. Strike 3 against Lazarus King. We'll retire the side and bring us to the bottom of the 6th. Will Kansas City tie it up here against Felix Burgess? Gandalf the Gray going to fly out to right, 1 away. And that brings up Walker. Martin Walker, the third baseman. And that's going to be bobbled by the second baseman. It's going to be ruled as an infield single, though. No error charged to Wilson. Walker on board with a single. Kamenik now, back-to-back infield singles. First and second now with 1 out for Thomas St. John, who can really do some damage here. 2 runners on, 1 out. Base hit into the corners. Thomas St. John brings home a run. It's going to be a tied ball game, 2-2. Kamenik held up at third base. And an RBI double for Thomas St. John. Creek is going to be walked intentionally to get to Crew. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bobby Crew strikes out. And now Castellon with a base hit past 2 infielders, one of them diving. And that's going to bring home 2 runs, 2 RBI single for Dominique Castellon. The DH coming up huge here for the Hepcats. They lead at 4-2. A ground out by Kupu will finish off the inning, but the Hepcats score 3 times. They lead it by 2 runs as we head to the top of the 7th, and Lonestarr will take you the rest of the way.
All right. Here we go. Sparky D popping out, 1 away. That was huge by Castellon in the 6th. 1 away. Joe East coming up now. Joe East grounding out, 2 away. Cats leading at 4-2 here, top 7. And there's the pop out to McDonald. 1, 2, 3 go. The Kingpins in the top of the 7th. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Jacopo Reddick coming up. And they bring in Marcus the Worm. Chicago does. That's fly out to left, 1 away. Coming up now. Grounder. Ooh, base hit for Gandalf. Hepcats have something going here again. 1 on for Martin Walker. Gandalf takes second, 7th stolen base of the playoffs. Martin Walker comes up, base hit. Gandalf holds up at third, runners at the corners. Kamenik strikes out. Huge strikeout there, 2 down. Thomas St. John to second base, and that's going to do it. Brett gone, we go to the 8th. 4-2 Hepcats. SSG, big time gapper. Big time double for Sweet Sweet. Obo Femhausen, game not over. Far from over. Huge fly by Obo. SSG holds up. 1 away. Corey Wilson coming up now. And Wilson right to the shortstop. 2 down. Showtime, that was Showtime Jones flies out, and that's the inning. Cats have 3 outs left in this one. Or excuse me, the Kingpins have 3 outs left in this one. Cats coming up bottom 8. There's a walk for Super Creek. Farmer took strikes out, 1 down. Castillon, base hit. So 2 on now for Josh Kupu. Kupu pops up, 2 down. Jacopo Riddick, 2 on, 2 out, up 2. And Jacopo flies out to end the 8th. We go to the 9th. Cats. Can they come back? Stacking paper strikes out. Po coming in. Lazarus King, 1 down. King base hit. Game now over. Tying. Oh, he's going for 2. He gets the double. Sparky D. King getting the double. Runner in scoring position. Ding! Flies out. 2 down for Joe East. And Joe keep the game going. Joe walks. Bobby McDonald the third of 2 on. There is the 3rd out, and that's the ball game. 4-2. Cats win the series. 3-2. Advance to the next round. What a game. What a game. Somebody want to take the box score? Are we good?
I think we're good. Just decisions here. Bird just takes the loss. Bird gets the win. Poe with the save. And Dominique Castillon, of course, going to be your player of the game for this one. So I think we're all good here. Congratulations to the Hepcats, the Apex, and the Aviators for advancing to the semifinals. Let's see here. Just updating the crawler real quick. And then Aviators quickly wanted a stamina check for their reference. So let me go ahead and grab that for them, and then we'll start the upload. Cool. All right. And now we'll go ahead and start the upload here. Let's see. There's that for OBX. Excellent. All right. Well, be sure to tune in tomorrow as we find out which of these teams will be making it to the World Series, as the semifinal stream will be tomorrow. Valor will be hosting that one, taking you through that. Should be around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, co-hosted by Pifferfish. So be sure to tune in to that. So we have, it will be Toros versus the Apex for the Champions Conference, Voyagers versus the Aviators for the Legends Conference, and then should we find out the matchups for the minor leagues? I know 2 of them had a bye. Then we had Kansas City and State College advancing. So let's see. Louisville is the number 1 seed. Brew City Bears are the 2 seed. And then we have Kansas City and State College. Kansas City would be the 3rd. So it should be Hepcats at Bears and Swift Steeds at Lemurs should be our matchups for tomorrow. So State College Louisville and Kansas City Brew City. So be sure to tune in to the playoff semifinal stream. Once again, that's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Valor and Pifferfish will be taking you through it. And then we have the World Series streams on Saturday. Sleepy and Valor will be taking those. Sleepy on for the Minors World Series and Valor for the Majors World Series. But yeah, I think that should be everything. Thank you very much, Waldo and Lonestarr, for co-hosting tonight.
Thank you for having us. We had a good
Absolutely.
time. Well, I had a good time. I can't really speak for him.
Yes. Thank you all for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And a big thank you to JPV also, who's in the call here, but has been muted the whole time for moderating tonight and helping make sure that all the changes get through. Much appreciated to you. Aside from that, I don't think we have any like other housekeeping notes to deal with tonight. It's just a question of whether or not the upload actually works for me this time, because over the past couple of times that I've streamed, it has not worked properly. Like, the file is fine, it's just the upload doesn't really work. And so I usually just have to send the file over to either Dame or Enoch to get the upload official. But we'll see if it does work this time. Hopefully it does, but I don't trust it. Yeah, offline file will be on its way once we actually get it uploaded. So keep an eye on the channel for that. I forget what the channel's called. It's like, is it just the SimFile channel? I think it's sim-file. Yeah, sim-file channel in the main Discord. So if any teams want to make adjustments or run simulations and make changes to their lineup and pitching, the file will be available for testing later tonight. Unknown as of when that will be. But keep an eye on that SimFile channel and you'll find out. But yeah. Are the Cubs still doing well, Waldo? I wasn't following the game.
One run lead now. 4-3.
All right. Not too bad.
Pete had another homer.
Nice.
I'm anxiously waiting so I can go turn it on.
They're living and dying by the home runs tonight. 4 solo home runs, and that's all they got.
Hey, man. I'll take it, all right? I guess the guy named Creamer. What a name.
That was not spelled as I thought it would be.
I guess it's like Kremer, I guess. Is I don't really know. Kremer? I think it's just Creamer.
Kramer, maybe? I don't know.
Kremer? There's no A.
Right, but I mean, if it's pronounced with a different sound E, I don't know.
Dean Creamer.
His first name's actually Coffee.
Coffee Creamer? That'd be a fire. That's a fire recreate name. Coffee Creamer? Oh.
Hey, if anyone's listening and needs a name for their next create.
No. That's my name.
Oh, it's yours? You're taking it? Okay.
My name.
Taking Coffee
Actually, my
Creamer.
next name is going to be AJay Sucks. SUX, specifically.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome. I've been struggling with the recreate player name actually. I've been thinking about it recently because I'm getting there. I got like one more season until I just start regressing, I think.
Are you not planning on writing out regression at all? Or?
I don't know. I was going to like write out like maybe like 4 seasons of it, like until I'm basically unplayable. But I only wanted to do that if I had like a realistic shot at like making the Hall of Fame. And I really do not think I do because my guy Vega keeps throwing up generational stinkers in the last third of the season. Like he genuinely will have like a 200 ERA plus and like 1.5 WAR going into like the last 30 games, and then we'll just allow 5 runs in like 2 different appearances, and then all of a sudden my ERA plus is like 145.
Jeez.
And I don't know why. It's horrific. So you know, if I'm going into like second season of regression and I'm still like not really putting up numbers where I need to make like a Hall of Fame, I might just cut it out. We'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm personally getting to the end of my current player's career as well. Like I've ridden out regression, I think, as far as I can, but I'm chasing a couple leaderboards here with Sting that are very interesting. Like Sting Eucliffe, my current player, is currently tied for second all time in hits for a career.
You got to
And
stick it out, man.
yeah, he needs 106 more to tie first place and 107 more to beat first place and set a new
Well, that would
record.
make sense. I
And
don't. You got to stick it out, man.
oh yeah, I'm playing one more season. I've already signed on for another season, but I'm hopeful because he's never had a season that has had less than 110 hits. So and he only needs 107.
No
So
wood.
we'll see.
Gotta get a little lucky.
And then the other leaderboard that he's chasing also is doubles in a career. He needs 24 more doubles. And he has had a few seasons where it's been under 24 doubles. Well, he needs 24 to tie, 25 to officially
What's the
surpass it.
What's the max number of characters you can have in like a name?
Oh, I don't know that
I
off the
haven't-
top of my head.
I have an idea, but I think it might be too long. I guess I could. Well, I was gonna do like the first name is every letter of the alphabet, and then the last name is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I think that'd be really funny. But if that's too long, that's 37 characters. No, how many letters in the alphabet? 27, right? Hold
there's,
on.
there's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Letters in the alphabet.
There's 26.
Okay, there's 26 letters in the alphabet.
Yeah.
So 36. So if the max is like 40 or something, then I'm good because I can just do that. I think that'd be awesome. I think that'd be the funniest possible name. I just think it'd be really funny. I don't know. I want to make this player name really funny. I'm really gonna commit to whatever bit I pick. And I've been deliberating.
Well, I look forward to. I anticipate eagerly your recreate player whenever that happens.
He's gonna be the best. I don't even know what position it's gonna be. Maybe a third baseman.
Well,
We'll find out.
Do you have like an end goal for like stats or because you can?
Well, I want to make the Hall of
Fame.
Fame.
Okay.
This is my goal: is to make the Hall of Fame. I don't like, I'm willing to sacrifice winning a World Series to make the Hall of Fame if that's what needs to happen. Like I will chase stats, but I would like to win a World Series at one point. I still haven't won a World Series yet. I've won a minor league World Series, 2 of them actually, but no, I want to make the Hall of Fame. So if there's a position where that is more likely to happen, then I might go there. But I don't know. It's kind of like you want to have fun with it too. You don't really want to just like I want to have fun. So third base, maybe a catcher. Yeah.
Well, winning 2 minors World Series is more than I have. So.
Well, but you're second in hits, and you're probably gonna make the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. We'll see.
If you don't make the Hall of Fame if you lead, if you have the most hits ever as a player, or even like you're 20 hits away from the most hits as a player, and you don't make the Hall of Fame, then I call BS because that's crazy.
I think
that's like Tony Gwynn not making the Hall of Fame, or Tony Gwynn Jr. Whatever the good one was.
I think a lot of the Hall of Fame committee leans pretty heavily on the WAR stat, and Sting is currently like close to like Hall of Fame consideration on the WAR stat. But with this last season that he's going to be playing, where he's going to have like 300 to 400 TPE, like it's going to tank his WAR pretty badly.
Yeah, I think that like WAR is good, but when you're so high on some of the statistical leaderboards, you kind of have to value like the fact that someone is so high on those leaderboards, especially when it's both hits and doubles. Like I think you kind of have to value that, and if you don't value it, then I mean you don't. But I think I would still value being so high in an essential leaderboard versus WAR.
Yeah,
as a pejorative idea.
I think I would agree, yeah, but I mean, it depends.
Well, I know
on...
what you. I knew you would agree.
It depends on what
Yeah,
the
it makes
voters
sense that you
value.
would say yes. That does make sense.
Alright, let me
But
see
that's
if
just
this
my
works.
opinion, and I hope that the Hall of Fame committee is listening on your behalf, and maybe on my behalf too, because I might need some help eventually.
Maybe I'll make a pitch down the line if
Maybe.
yeah, it's looking like this is not gonna upload properly, so I think I'm gonna have to send this file over to Dame.
What have you done?
I don't know what happened with this. I need to. I really just need to sit down with. I need to sit down with Enoch or someone else that has uploaded successfully and like compare my settings with theirs, because something happened in the settings of my OOTP specifically.
Yeah, I don't know. It's your fault somehow.
We're gonna send Madge. We had pinged Madge before about this, and then I don't think Madge ever responded.
Yeah, Madge doesn't really like us.
What does that mean?
I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
I was being serious. I was just joshing, guys. Come on.
Madge is built different.
I'm like live on my stream, and a few people from here are over there, so I'm gonna hit the road. Is that all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, you're all good.
Awesome.
We might send.
Have a nice evening.
We might send the raid your way.
Don't forget.
Thank you guys and people in the chat. I'll be back for the World Series as I have been for the last several seasons. So you get me for the World Series. I will be there.
Don't forget to claim your championship week.
Yeah, I already did before today because I knew I was going to be.
You're on top of it, brother. You're on top of it.
I knew I was going to be here.
I got to do mine actually now that I mention it.
Oh, it looks like maybe it did upload right.
For waiting for me, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
No problem.
Take care, Lonestarr.
All right, guys, I'm gonna exit the Discord, and I'll be on my channel if anyone wants to raid.
All right, I will do that right now. Actually,
Don't even say please.
Upload has finished. Damn, it actually looks like it uploaded properly? Question mark. So I think we're good. You don't believe me? Listen. Maybe it didn't, but all right, hold on. Well, in the meantime, we'll figure that out off stream. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Lonestarr here, if I can, from mobile. Yep, there we go. All right, cool. Well, that's gonna do it for us here. Hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Take care, everyone.